So they went from a mountaintop to a valley in literally a matter of hours. Mark tells us that this at the 4th watch of the night. That's about 3 a.m. So imagine straining in a boat like this for hours upon hours upon hours, and instead of getting closer to the shore, which is safety, you are in torrential rains, thunder, lightning, waves, and you keep getting pushed further and further out. Not only to mention the fear that must have overcome them, but the exhaustion. By my choices. And then lastly, I had to do something that I'm really bad at. I had to apologize. I had to not only apologize, but to my closest of relationships, but I went back to LinkedIn. And you women are laughing at me as a man, I know it. This is not something we are good at. In this post, I was wrong. I quote Brene Brown, who says, if we want to live a wholehearted life, we have to be intentional about cultivating sleep and play, and about letting go of exhaustion as a status symbol and productivity as self-worth. I was so far from living a wholehearted life. I was not cultivating those things that bring health and happiness. And I did use my exhaustion and productivity as self-worth and validation. And in the process, was completely oblivious to the slow erosion of my closest of relationships. You can be diplomatic, you can use numbers, you can absolutely start to change. And what happens is over time, as you see that change, you start to look back at the milestones and you realize that I am no longer just somebody that is looked at as a party planner or as that necessary evil, as I was once told, but I am somebody that is driving change for my organization. Our whole job is about growth. You should be so excited about that. You should be so excited that we are a growth engine for our organizations. Because I remember a time when I was never looked at for growth. We were literally looked at to deliver brochures and data sheets. Those don't cause growth. And so I agree with Tracy that there is no better time to be in marketing, and you should embrace that. I can tell you this, the difference has been clear to all that have been involved. And I implore you today to go home tonight and just simply begin to write down what you value and then what boundary you may need to incorporate to protect that value, and then discuss it with a loved one. To tell you how apparent that change is, when my daughter Lauren was leaving for college, and I'm not going to cry because I don't have a picture of her, she said to me, "Dad, I love the guy you are now. I just wish he hadn't taken so long to show up." Thank you.